welcome to another episode of Power. And let me just tell you, this episode of Power is long over motherfucking due. Like, long overdue. I should have made this video a long time ago because this is a situation that I'm constantly finding myself talking about. Like, constantly talking about to myself and to other people, and finding myself in the situation with business owners all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm constantly finding myself in this situation with these folks all the time. So I don't know why I didn't speak on it before. My mind just be racing if y'all haven't noticed, but fuck it, we talking about it now. Okay, so in this episode of Power, we're gonna be talking about one key thing to running a successful business. One key thing to running a successful business. What is that one key thing? What do y'all think that one key thing is? Because personally, as a consumer, you know what I'm saying? As somebody who buys products, as somebody who shops with local people and, you know, quote unquote small businesses and supports local and etc. Coming from somebody who does these things, personally, what I think the key to a successful business is the motherfucking communication. Okay? The motherfucking communication. The communication is what will determine if your business will be successful or not. You know what? Let me tell you motherfucking why, okay? Let me just give y'all a quick little story. I know some of y'all like to hear my stories. I know some of y'all don't. Either way, Power, perspectives and opinions with motherfucking Ace. So y'all gonna have to hear my little stories, okay? But anyways, so let me tell you a little story, okay? And this is a recent one, and I'm gonna use this as an example because this was the most shadiest, fucked up shit. And I'm not even gonna say her business because I'm not giving her no motherfucking clout on my motherfucking page, okay? I'm not giving her no motherfucking followers on my page. But she know who the fuck she is if she ever sees this video. Just know, bitch, I don't fuck with you, okay? I do not motherfucking fuck with you. And your karma for doing what the fuck you did to me will come back to you 10 motherfucking fold, okay? Anyways, I'm not trying to be in that type of energy right now. We only going forward, but I'm using her as an example because this is a prime example of why businesses, if they do not communicate with their consumer, they will not succeed, okay? If you do not communicate with your consumer, your business will not succeed. So let me tell you, okay, so I had purchased some hair from her. You know, I spent over $1,000 in her hair salon, okay? In one day. And you know, she gave me, if you know anything about wigs, if you know anything about hair, she gave me the front part of the hair that was a completely different texture, like curl pattern than the back of the hair. And it was very noticeable. If you know girls who get sew-ins and they leave out and you could tell that it's fucking leave out and that she has a sew-in on, that's what it looked like. But it was a wig, you know? So that happened in January, okay? She hasn't communicated to me about my situation. I went into her salon and told her to her face, you know, this has to get fixed. Long story short, there was no communication within that situation. She didn't tell me, you know, that my shit was being shipped. She didn't tell me where my frontal was at. She didn't tell me when she was gonna do it. No communication. And then come middle of March, I'm hitting her up like, yo, like, what the fuck? Like, you know, at this point, I don't even want you to fix it. I just want my money back, you know, and just completely leaving me on scene, not giving a fuck about me as a customer. No type of communication. That shit right there is terrible customer service. Terrible customer service. And that shit will have people reviewing your shop, leaving terrible reviews. And I'm not gonna lie, I left a review because I was so pissed off. I was like, the only way I can really get back at her is to tarnish her business. But guess what? I took the review off because I was like, you know what? I don't want that type of karma coming back to me. I already know the universe is gonna handle her ass for trying to fuck with me. Don't fuck with me because shit will come back to you worse than however you did me, you know. But people don't get that. They'll understand though. But anyways, so, you know, long story short, it was the communication, you know what I'm saying? Now she lost a customer when it's like, you know, first of all, I spent $1,000 in your shop in one day. I spent $1,000 in your shop in one day. Okay, in one motherfucking day. Now, when I get famous, right, and I'm being my hair done like every other day, I could have put so many people onto your business, but now, bitch, you will never, ever, 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 ever have the blessing of me coming into your motherfucking shop. Ever, ever. All because you didn't communicate with me. The thing is, I'm so understanding. If you tell me it won't be here for a month, I apologize. Let's try to work something out. I would be like, you know what? I appreciate the effort. You know what I'm saying? The fact that she's even communicating with me and keeping it real with me, that's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? And she deserves to have my business because she's keeping it real with me. She's communicating with me. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the communication. You need to communicate with the people who are buying your products, because these are the people who keep your business in business. And these are the people who are going to get you to where you want to be. So why are you treating them like shit? Why are you ignoring them? Why are you not giving them the utmost respect that you give to these celebrities? You know what I'm saying? And this is something I've always dealt with. People don't deal with my orders correctly, or don't put my orders as priority because I'm not a celebrity. And I've seen them do it for celebrities, you know what I'm saying, but won't do it for me, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's cool because all those folks, I promise you, my mom, them folks is gonna come back when they see me in a couple months, and they're gonna be like, oh, I apologize for whatever happened in the past. And I'm gonna be like, guess what? You had your chance to make up for this shit. Don't try to come back around now. It's a no for me, and it's not happening. And you tried it, and no. Nope. It's the communication for me, okay? It's the motherfucking communication. Now let me give you a positive example of a business who, there was a situation with my order, and it was handled very, very, very professionally. Okay, so shout out to Skin Amity, if I'm saying it correctly, Skin Amity. I believe you pronounce her name Renee. I don't want to say Rain, but it's Rene. I believe that's Renee. I found her, or she found me on Instagram, and she been supporting me with my music and stuff, and she came out with a skincare line, and I was like, I gotta support her, you know what I'm saying? All the support she's giving me, I have to support her. So I got some stuff from her, and they ended up shipping it to my mom's address up north. My grandma's address up north instead of my address. So I told her about the situation, and she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Whatever I can do to fix it, just let me know. Let me know how much the cost will be to ship it down to you, and I'm gonna handle it. And girl, I didn't hit her up for a week because my mom paid for it, and my mom forgot to send me the information, and so I didn't hit her up about it. She hit me back the next week like, okay, so how much was it so I could send you the money? She sent the money within 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Handled it like a motherfucking professional. Like a professional. That is how you do business. That is how you do business. You communicate with the buyer. You communicate with the people who are buying from you, because these are the people who keep you in business. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to say the customer's always right, because sometimes people try to get over on people, but you have to handle it professionally. You have to communicate with people if you want to run a successful business. So stop being afraid of conflict. Stop being afraid of, having a conversation with them. Stop being afraid of hitting them up on the phone. Stop being afraid to just tell them the situation. Hey, it's not gonna be here in time. Whatever the situation may be, shit happens. Shit motherfucking happens. But guess what? If you keep it real with them, they will have no choice but to respect you, because you're keeping it real and because you're communicating with them. People respect that shit. People do not respect people who don't keep it real, and people don't respect people who don't, not only do they not keep it real, but they don't tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't communicate. How can I respect you? You can't even have a conversation with me. You can't even tell me what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't respect people like that. I don't respect people like that. So I don't expect people to respect me if I was like that. You know what I'm saying? So we got to dead that shit. If you have a business, if you are an entrepreneur, if you want to start a business, that is one of the biggest biggest things that you need to focus on is communication. Always have communication with the people who are buying your products, because at the end of the day, they're the ones who are going to keep you in business. They're the ones who could keep you in business, or they're the ones who could shut you out of business. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind, that, you know, are you running a business because you really care about everybody, or are you running a business just because you want to get money out of it? Because at the end of the day, when you do stuff just for the love of money, 9 times out of 10 you won't succeed, and also that you won't be happy and you won't make your customers happy. So, you know, let's really think about this here. Let's really do this shit right. If you're really running a business that you love, treat it as if, you know, this is my baby. If I don't, this is my planet, you know, if I don't water it, nurture it, care for it correctly, it will die, you know? So that's my little piece of advice on people who have businesses or are starting businesses. Definitely the communication is the biggest factor. Please communicate with your buyer, please, because they're the ones who can, like I said, keep you in business or take you out of business. So that's my little word of advice for that. And yeah, let me know how you guys feel. What do you guys think, you know, is the biggest thing for success for a business? What do you think? You know, I'm always open to different perspectives and opinions. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, power_111. And I think my YouTube is the same. I don't fucking know. Either way, follow me. Let me know what you guys are thinking. And if anybody wants to co-host, let me know, because I love having conversations with people.